Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play NieR Automata. We are currently in the desert city, as you can see, or desert dwelling, or whatever it's called. Okay, a couple of things have happened. You may notice that I am level 15. I think when I last left off, when I ended the previous episode, I was level 12 or something. But it turns out you level up pretty fast when you actually kill some enemies. Especially some high-level enemies. I was definitely not particularly, or not specifically grinding, but I did end up getting these 3 extra levels anyway. I have done a lot of fishing in different areas. I fished a little bit outside the resistance base, but didn't get anything new. Except, no, that's not quite right. I did get, well, I guess I can just show you the fish I got. Let's just, do one thing after the other. I have found a couple of interesting things. A few of which I want to show off. One of which I wish I could have done on camera, but it turned out not to be that big of a deal anyway. But as I said, I'm going to go through these things one after another. Right, we got the fishing encyclopedia. You may see a couple of interesting names here. Let's go for the, well, sneak peek. Let's go for the least interesting one, perhaps. We finally got the koi carp machine. I did get this one outside the resistance base. In fact, I did get 2 in a row at one point. A machine lifeform resembling a koi carp. It is surmised that fish machine lifeforms were created to scare away the real fish mankind used for food. Oh, okay, so that... I guess that's a reason. Doesn't sound particularly, I don't know, efficient, but sure. They look very much like the native species, so whoever made them did their job well. Fish machines are also extremely aggressive, which help deal a huge blow to the ecology of aquatic life on Earth. Once they had fulfilled their purpose, all maintenance was stopped, but they still managed to adapt to and thrive in their environments. As a result, current species are no longer hostile towards androids, and instead concentrate on not dying much like any other animal. In contrast to land-based machines, however, their data banks are no longer synced, so the evolution of their intelligence has pretty much ground to a halt. Many machine fish have formed symbiotic relationships with natural ones, allowing them to consume the sessile organisms in their bodies, such as moss and barnacles, in exchange for protection. With natural fish performing the maintenance, machine fish now live lives which are the exact opposite of what they were designed to do. That's fascinating. I love that. In recent years, new ecologies have been observed as a result of such symbiotic relationships. Some, for instance, have formed colonies in order to protect themselves, leading to increased aquatic life across the planet. Of course, the current ecology is quite different from when mankind still inhabited Earth, but the sheer quantity of fish is sure to be a surprise once they finally return from the moon. However, there have been bigger changes afoot. With no new fish machines being created, they are predicted to go extinct sometime over the next 150 years. Scientists are greatly interested in what may happen to the original native fish when they lose their mechanical protectors. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I think that's the only thing, this is the only thing new that I got from right outside resistance base. I then went down to the bottom of the gorge, or the chasm, I don't know, canyon, whatever. In the first city area. That's where I fought a couple more high-level robots necessarily, and I was hoping to get an actual Arapaima, assuming that one exists. But unfortunately, I was not so lucky. I got quite a few more of these. In fact, I still have all the fish that I caught. I have not sold them. I don't even know how many exactly, but I'm sure to get a huge amount of money. Anyway, gas cylinder. Yeah, that's what I found. Caught there as well. It seems like maybe every area has some sort of junk that you can catch. I don't know if these are particularly valuable or not. Like the golden machine head. I mean, it shouldn't be, but we'll see how much it's worth. A storage container for fuel used by the Resistance. These cylinders are highly explosive, so improperly disposing of them is strictly forbidden. A code engraved on the bottom of the cylinder allows it to be tracked to the owner, who is then promptly punished by Yora. Okay, well, I think I caught at least 2 or maybe 3 of them. Okay, and then the really weird one happened. Down in the gorge, I caught this thing. An odd species of carp covered in hair, which gives it the appearance of something one might find in a shower drain. This hair helps to maintain its body temperature, allowing the fish to survive on land for short periods of time. As a result, it's not uncommon to see them sunbathing near riverbanks, really. Well, I was fishing there for quite some time, hoping to get something, well, basically trying to catch that arapaima. And I only got this one thing kind of towards the end of that session, of maybe half an hour or so. Maybe not quite half an hour. Maybe not that long. But yeah, that was certainly a big surprise. And who knows what else dwells in the various bodies of water. Well, I mean, then I went to the desert. There, actually, I found a couple of interesting things, including a little oasis that was definitely not indicated on the map at all, and quite hidden. I guess I'll have to return there anyway at some point because it has a hidden, a locked chest as well. Well, I might go there. I wanted to show you a little bit of something in the desert itself, so I guess I might as well make a little beeline for there. Yeah, there was an oasis with a little lake, a little pond, and I did some fishing there, catching mostly koi carps, I think. But then suddenly this thing bit. A species of beetle that once lived on land before evolving to hang out in the water instead. Still capable of flight? Really? Okay. It can be seen soaring over the oceans during full moons. This is so weird. It's also pretty huge. I expect it to be quite valuable. So yeah, interesting ones for sure. I also wanted to... Yeah, we seem to have one new entry. Medium Explorer. Oh, Exploder. Okay, I read that wrong. A self-destructive device equipped with a medium bipedal unit. Such simple construction means it is technically not classified as a machine life form. Its only function... Wait. Okay, that's the same as here. Okay. Engage a self-destructive task made easier by a layer of thick armor. Yeah, okay. So that's one of those that nearly killed me. Or, as it turned out, actually killed me. Okay, so that's... I guess that's the one thing that I really wish I had caught on camera, but... Well, it happened. I was kind of, you know... I was... What's the word I'm looking for? Well, I mean, I wasn't exactly being very careful or trying to avoid it happening very hard, but yeah, number of deaths 1. And also, interestingly, the game keeps separate track of bodies uploaded. Now, why is that 3 and not 1? Well, I was as I kind of announced I was going to do. Yeah, there's nothing else interesting here. Okay, so I was looking for chips, right? I was going to look for more of these offensive healing. Yes, offensive heal chips. And as you can see, I ended up getting one, plus 2 rather. And I was super excited when I found that, and unfortunately it turned out to be quite a bit more expensive in terms of capacity. But I managed to equip it anyway. I also found a deadly heal plus 2 with a diamond shape. In fact, I found a couple of chips with diamond shapes. They seem to be generally quite a bit more cost efficient than their non-diamond counterparts. So I guess they're just some kind of rare version of the same chip. It doesn't seem to be better. It's just more cost efficient, which of course does make it better. So yeah, this is 20%. I mean, that's pretty significant. 20% HP for every enemy defeated. That's like almost 400 point heal, which is quite good. And then of course, leeching 10% of damage dealt is also quite nice. I wish I had this one in a slightly cheaper variant. Not sure what else might be completely new. Maybe not much. I didn't do any more fusing. I looked into weapon upgrading, and that's the next good news is that I have the materials needed for upgrading my main weapon, the Virtuous Contract. Treaty needed something else that I don't have, but I found the one dented plate, which seemed to be quite rare. I think I got one as a drop from one of the... Well, I guess I can just go there and talk about things a bit more, instead of just, you know, spending 10 freaking minutes just inside menus. I'm sorry, it's probably super boring to watch. Unless you're, for some reason, really interested in what I'm telling you. Oh, hello there. I also keep running into the same bodies lying around, which I really don't know if that just means that those are the ones that are in the database, or if those are actually people currently playing. They seem to be in different places, so maybe they just play here. But why would people die so much in these areas with hardly any enemies? I don't know. I mean, there are these enemies. Yeah, and one of these, probably one of the guys with a sword, ended up dropping me the boilerplate. Boilerplate? No, not boilerplate. You know, the dented plate. Oh, I guess I can show something up. Here, check this out. It's kind of neat. Honestly, I prefer the Gatling gun. Yeah, over the missiles. But it's okay. It's not bad. I guess against a single enemy, it might be more damage, but since it randomly tracks enemies and spreads the damage around, it's not quite as nice. I like the focused fire mode. Oh, what? Oh, you're a robot. Thought it was some kind of animal for a second, but that would have been weird because I never saw any kind of animal around here. Anyway, yeah, so one of these guys ended up dropping me one single dented plate after, you know, having cleared them out 3 or 4 times completely. So that seems like a relatively rare drop. Anyway, that was the one item that I was missing to upgrade my main weapon, so that was nice. Wait. Oh no. I keep thinking that that this should be where the androids are when it's actually past this part. Yeah, right here. And are we lucky this time? Deadly. Oh, come on. And I don't think this one can give you one of those. These typically give you HP or moving speed, yeah. Okay. And yeah, the one that's lying here seems to give you either deadly heal, much more common, unfortunately, and sometimes offensive heal. Anyway, yeah, okay. And one of these times, I did this like only 3 or 4 times total, because I had been spending so much time exploring the desert and fishing previously. But I thought, you know, what the heck? Whoa, can slow down a little bit there. I had spent so much time just running back and forth and killing boring enemies. I figured, why not go back here? And yeah, actually, okay. I think I know what's happening. I've definitely collected these same bodies of these same people in this very same spot a couple of times at this point. Multiple times. And it also turns out that when I finally died, because I was blown up by one of those exploders, and I'm pretty sure I was at full health and that one just one-shot me. So, despite being like a level or 2 higher than I was the first time around. So I guess there is just some randomness to the damage, or maybe it depends on how close you are to them when they explode. Anyway, I died, and it was kind of unspectacular. The game basically gave me a tutorial, or a notice that, you know, my body is going to be where I died, and I have a chance to retrieve it. If I die again, my stuff is gone. And if I wait too long, I don't know if it tells you that there. I think so. If you wait too long, the body will also disappear. So, yeah, I mean, since I had saved, of course, back in the ruins, I just ran here and collected my body, and that was easy enough. And very unspectacular. But it was in the exact same spot those 2 people were lying. That's what I was trying to say. So it seems like maybe that's the default position for bodies. Although I do seem to remember seeing bodies down in the actual arena as well. So I'm not sure what that's about. But anyway, yeah, I thought actually I didn't even realize it was my body, so I didn't even see the exact message it gave you. I just mashed the A button basically, thinking it was another player's body. And then I suddenly got the notification that I collected all my stuff, and it asked me whether I wanted to equip my previous setup. So that was nice. Kind of what I was hoping for. And it did that, and it was all good. Ryan, yeah, that's another person I've been finding multiple times now. Speaking of which, yeah, Wall of Nerds as well. Occasionally new names do pop up, but it's for the most part the same number of people, which, I mean, probably means not necessarily that they're currently playing or that they have been playing very recently, but that they are... I mean, since the game isn't super new anymore, those are probably some of the people who have been playing in, I don't know, the last couple of weeks, months, perhaps, and are still in the body database where the game draws from to place them in the world. One of these times, I usually didn't kill these enemies here for obvious reasons. They're not really worth it, and I wasn't trying to, you know, grind experience anyway, because I don't want to be too overleveled. I was mostly looking for stuff and, you know, just looking around in general. But sometimes when I get bored, I just, you know, kill them anyway. And yeah, one of those times I actually found a body here. Whoa. Weird. Didn't expect to get hit there. I found a body here, and maybe we'll find it again if I'm super lucky, because that one had a whopping 2,000 and something gold on it. Oh, I think it was this one. Amethyst. So let's see. Yeah, 2,252. I think it was... This is a little bit more than I got. So there seems to be some randomness to it, but... yeah, this guy must be super rich, or maybe there's some other factor determining how much gold you get. Let's save the game while we're here. So yeah, that's interesting. That's by far the most money I've ever got from anyone else. The next lower number is like 260 or so, 300 maybe. Definitely not even 500. Definitely far below 500. And then suddenly over 2,000. Maybe that's just a super... Maybe it's determined by level. Maybe that was just a very high-level player who died there because he went AFK or something. I don't know. And the body was saved and is occasionally placed there, and you can find quite a bit of money from there. I mean, you can get the same amount of money faster by catching a fish that's worth 2.5k, which is quite common. So it's definitely not a good source for money, but, you know, not by itself. But it's nice to have as a bonus. Okay, I actually made some notes here. Okay, fish, intel, the oasis I talked about, the chips I basically showed you. We are going to upgrade the weapon finally. I don't think I have anything else for any other weapons. Oh, right, speaking of weapons, I actually went ahead and bought one of the other two weapons available at the shop. Namely this, basically the one-handed short sword version of the big one. They definitely seem to be related somehow, the same kind of weapons. Weapons, small swords, yeah, the Beast Bane, that's right. I mean, like the Virtuous Contract and the Virtuous Treaty, Beast Bane and Beast Lord, well, I mean, other than having Beast in the name and also, you know, having a similar design, they also have similar stories. Like this talks about the three princesses. The eldest princess was thought to be the most brilliant, and this one... Once upon a time there were three princesses. The middle princess wasn't very bright, but was renowned by all as a great beauty. Once she came of age, she was married off to the king of a neighboring nation. So these are definitely related. And, well, the damage is actually okay. It is, as you can see, quite a bit better damage than the Phoenix Dagger. It starts out with a 5-hit light combo. I haven't actually used it at all yet. Also, another thing I noticed is that related weapons seem to use a similar, or seem to use the same kind of upgrade material for the same kind of rare upgrade material, I should say. Like the one that's listed at the bottom of the upgrade menu, the upgrade interface. Like these need, what was it, amber? Which is pretty easy to come by. Phoenix Dagger needs pearls, and these need, I think, pyrite. Both Beast Bane and Beast Lord both need a variety of different items that I have for the most part, and then pyrite, which I don't have. Right, and then there was one other weapon that I didn't buy yet, but I should easily be able to. Yeah, I'm back up to 13,000 from like under 10k when I started, just from killing things. I have not sold anything, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. Okay. Oh, okay, I have to go down. Caught fish. Yeah, I see 15 killifish, 8 koi carp machines, 3 arapaima machines. I mean, those alone should be worth quite a bit. And then, who knows, the beetlefish and the fur carp. Maybe they're common fish somewhere else, but maybe they're super rare, I don't know. Gas cylinder might be worth a lot, might be worth nothing. Who knows? But yeah, overall these should be like tens of thousands. Yeah, anyway, what else? What else? So the upgrades. Right, I guess I'll be using this. It's a pretty fast weapon, but then again, there doesn't seem to be too much of a difference between the various short swords and heavy swords, or light swords and heavy swords. They all seem to handle pretty similarly. Whoa, okay. Definitely getting more slowdowns here and there while recording, as opposed to not recording, but that's not too surprising. CPU load is about 10% higher. Anyway, yeah, the desert. Right. Also, I mean, I already showed off the second pod I got and didn't really talk about it much. Let's see here. So, as it turns out, there is a kind of super sandstorm that starts to pick up as soon as you get close to some kind of border. It's definitely quite a bit before the visible end of the map here. So I would say right about here or something, or maybe not even that far. Yeah, no, I think it could be here-ish. There's basically a wall that doesn't let you through. It pushes you back very strongly. You can move ahead and make some forward progress ever so slightly, but it also gets very dark, so you hardly see anything. And yeah, it's definitely just going to stop you eventually, stop you completely at some point. That being said, we have seen those, some of those ruins in the desert that I didn't really explore on camera. None of them had anything but, you know, the occasional item, maybe one chest or two. Nothing super exciting. But about here somewhere, in the middle of the desert, there was a weird dark thing that I checked out, and it was it turned out to be a drone, or a pod. The pod that I have, I guess, can we look at it here? Pod programs? Well, yes, kind of. Pod A is what I started with, Pod C has the missile attack, so I guess there's a Pod B somewhere. So I think someone at the resistance camp told us that pods like to get lost sometimes, and sometimes, I guess they might have mentioned the desert, but they also mentioned the ocean, I think, some kind of water. So we'll see. Anyway, the missile thing, I mean, I showed it off. You can equip both with different programs, if you have any, and switch between them on the fly. It's neat. So yeah, we got a little bit of dialogue about, you know, to be founded and asked its own pod to scan it and activate it, and it basically changed ownership over to 2B, and then it was hers, just like that. Yeah, again, I found a couple more chests. This up here is where the oasis is, so I guess I'll just head on over there. And then there's one other thing of interest in the desert that unfortunately I can't do anything with yet. So it's gonna be a little bit of a trip. I didn't really go through the center of the desert, so oh well, there's gonna be the occasional item in the sand, of course. Akechi, come on, buddy. 20 gold, yeah. So I've been mostly running around, you know, the invisible border of the desert. So if there's anything in the middle, anything chest-like, I missed it. So, oop. Okay. Come on. This is important. Oh yeah, we've found this guy before. Here's the ruins. Yeah, there was a chest in there. I mean, these enemies are super low level at this point, almost twice their level, so not surprising that I would tear through them with any weapon. Seabread, I don't remember that name. See, so occasionally, I don't know, maybe new player bodies do get added occasionally, or maybe there is some randomization that favors the same people for some time and then uses some other bodies. Who knows how this works? Copper ore. I think back there might be where the path starts to reach the oasis. Well, as you can see, visibility starts going down. Nice. Starts becoming worse at some point, but it's definitely still there. Yeah, there you can vaguely see some more buildings, and if you follow this trail, basically it leads you through a valley of some sort. Well, it is a valley. Yeah, and there you can see a palm tree. Now the thing is, on both sides here, yeah, this starts happening, and it only gets worse. And at this point, as you can see, okay, yeah, there's literally a wall here. I cannot move at all anymore. But there we can already see something. Okay. And there's the oasis. So on both sides you're being blocked off here. The game really doesn't want you to go here, but it does allow you through this narrow channel. Nope. And here you can fish, you can pick up some stuff. There is a person here, which really surprised me. There is another person in the kind of in the middle of the desert. The commander ordered me to check out this area. There's not much going on, which is just fine by me. I wish all the other areas were like this. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is going to be a quest location later or something. And there's another one of those annoying locked chests. Yeah, anyway, this is where I spent some time fishing. Oh, right. Ah, yes, I forgot about this. Oh, I think I got a deadly heal from this one. It's a pre-placed body. Please, offensive heal. Yes! Nice. I don't know if actually, I'm not sure if I have another offensive heal plus 0, but I think I should. So I might be able to do some fusing and maybe get an even better offensive heal. Even if it's a bit expensive cost-wise. Maybe who knows, maybe I'm lucky and it's a one with a diamond symbol. Because it doesn't tell you that when you pick it up. Pretty sure, anyway. So yeah, that was the oasis. I did set a custom marker to find it, yeah, and it's gone because I reached that part. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can't even go around here because it stops you before you even reach this corner. Oh, right, and there's the other person in the desert. That's not the interesting thing I was talking about, though. Because I thought maybe this was some kind of super hidden NPC who was going to impart deep wisdom or, I don't know, give you something. I wonder what kind of civilization used to exist here. Yeah, that's all he says. I mean, I wonder too. Although, this, as I've mentioned before, this is very reminiscent of the visual style of the desert civilization. All these building ruins, that is. Of the desert civilization in the first NieR game, which was actually one of my favorite places in the game. Okay. Lots of ore here. Oh, I don't even remember this little structure here. Not that it really is very special, but you know. Yeah, speaking of ore, that non-locked chest, the not locked chest at the Oasis had 2 gold ore, I think. 300 gold, and yeah, this is the other interesting thing. It's quite close to, well, relatively speaking, whoops. Relatively speaking, it's relatively close to, I guess, this access point where we might eventually be allowed to warp to. I did not revisit the oil field. Yeah, but anyway, this is a locked door. So either we're gonna have to return here at some point for story reasons, or, you know. Hello? Oh, that's another offensive heal +2. Wow. So lucky. Okay, you know what? Save. Immediately. Don't want the game to crash on me and lose that. That's neat. Yeah, I'm gonna try and reach this corner, but I'm pretty sure the game won't let me. Or maybe it does? No. Not really. Uh-oh. Am I still moving at this point? No. Yeah, okay, it just completely stops you. No such luck. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll get a means to travel further into the desert, but I kind of doubt it. It's probably just supposed to be, you know, a soft border of the game world. You know, that's okay. There's still plenty of room for more stuff. I was also really not expecting to have the next episode be so backtracking heavy, but I thought, well, I mean, I spent so much time off camera finding kind of interesting things that I felt bad about not showing them off. I don't really think I have a reason to go back here to the oil field. I was originally planning to go back here and do some fishing here, but I figured that it probably has the same kind of fish as the desert oasis, because it's, you know, a body of water in the same general area. But I mean, it might be completely different. I guess it's actually not water but oil, huh?
Commencing.
Did I even fish here at all? Last I was here? Oh, yes. Okay, we should get a real bite here. There we go. Please be something good. Please, please, please. That's new.
Success.
What the hell is that? A rock flounder? A bream? Oh, it's a bream machine. Okay.
Complete.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna return here and do some more fishing off camera. Now that I know that this definitely has new fish. Let's see here. Bream machine. A machine lifeform resembling a bream. Not surprising. Its extremely aggressive nature has caused many a careless android to return home from a peaceful day of fishing with fewer appendages than before. Holy crap. I guess I got lucky getting a peaceful one then. Let's save that too. Save early, save often. Yeah, that's about it. Fish, intel, desert border, desert elevator, or door, I guess. The oasis, and the new chips, the new pod. Yeah, that's all the notes I took. So now I'll have to make my way... Whoop. Now I'll have to make my way back to Resistance Base, I guess. Do some upgrading, do some selling stuff. Man, I really want to... I don't know, show off the new area, but... you know what? To maybe make that a bit more likely, I'm going to pause recording here, make my way back to Resistance Camp. Just gonna take a couple minutes, and I'm gonna maybe do all the upgrading and stuff and show you the results. How about that? So, gonna see you there in a second, ready to go to some new place. Okay, we're back in the Resistance camp, and I actually have not done my shopping yet because, well, for one, I figured it's not going to take that long, and also some people might be interested in seeing that. I don't know. I would be interested, I guess, if I was watching. Also, I remembered that I just happened to talk to people again, and they don't really seem to have anything new to say. Yeah, it's still exactly the same as before. But I also talked to the leader here, and she just thanked us for helping her or helping her people. Yeah. And then opened that door for us, actually. I didn't take a look inside, but she said that it was our own room and we were allowed to do with it whatever we want. Ah. This is pretty big. You sure it's okay for us to get a room like this? We have permission, remember? Plus, we'll probably be stationed here for a while, so a bed won't go amiss. Then I guess there's no point turning it down. Yep. Also, there's free loot. Small G-Luck plus, okay. Vault-proof salve. Eh. And? More vault-proof salve? Really? That's kind of unexciting, but okay. And we have a place to rest now, for what it's worth. Okay, well, that's neat. That is neat. Let's go to the weapon shop. Can we actually sell stuff to you? We totally can. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I'm gonna sort through my various chips later. Yeah, as you can see here, counter +2 gives a sends back 30% of incoming damage. I mean, that seems good, but I still don't quite know exactly. Move toward an enemy attack with perfect timing. I mean, I can only assume that it's a special kind of dodging move where you dodge into the enemy or something, and that's automatically going to reflect damage or something. I don't know. Oh no, wait. We only have one offensive heal? Oh, that's... I thought for sure we had at least 2 normal ones. Well, okay. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do any fusing then. We do have this +2. It's not the one I've equipped, right? Well, anyway, tons of movement speed up. Maybe I'm gonna do some fusing with those. But yeah, that's not what I was really going to do first and foremost. Yeah, this is the one we have equipped. So we have 2 of those, which I could fuse together. For only a slightly point increase. That's probably what I'm gonna do. And then we'll see. Gas cylinders for 1500s, not too bad for what they are. Bream machine, 2000. Carb machine. Or Pima machines, yes. Worth a good amount. This adds up quite nicely. These not so much. The beetlefish, 7500. I mean, it must be quite rare. I have been doing quite some fishing and not caught another one. 3k for this one, okay. Normal koi carps also worth 2500. Achievement unlocked, Desire Without Emotion, by the way. 9 carps. 15 killifish, I mean, the sheer number adds up. Another desert rose. Still didn't catch where I got that one. Damn it. Anyway, yeah, that brings us up to all the money we'll ever need. I mean, definitely not, but... Oh, right, upgrading. Ooh, we do have enough for this one. Oh yeah, I guess we did have enough for this one as we would have had enough for this one. I just forgot about that. But between the two, I think I wanna prioritize my faster weapon. Yeah. Okay, light. Actually, both light and heavy combo. I mean, heavy combo doesn't matter if you're not using it as a heavy weapon, of course. But light combo goes up to 6, which is neat. Damage goes up by a bit. Especially the low-end damage gets increased by quite a bit. Okay, and next we'll need Moldavite, which we already have. Interesting. Pristine cables and machine arms. Obviously, parts dropped by higher level machine creatures that we haven't seen yet. No gold? Why does it not display a gold amount? Maybe it doesn't take any gold. Would level 4 be the highest? Not sure. Okay, another good damage increase, and we get Holy Blessing as an extra. Interesting. Yeah, as you can see here, Beastbane needs Pyrite. Same as the Beast Lord. Both Virtuous Treaty and Contract needed Amber. Next level is probably going to be Moldavite for this one as well. And Phoenix Dagger takes Pearl. And yeah, there's the Ancient Overlord, which looks really strange. But it might be another design from the first game. Yeah, actually, let's equip this one. I gave this a little bit of a try. It doesn't seem very different from all the other... Well, actually, I didn't really give it a very good try, did I? I didn't check out combos and charge attack and whatnot. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a bit more of a try. Strange and uncomfortable aura. You know what? Let's maybe give that a couple more swings before I... Level 3. That's as far as we can take it here. Oh, okay, so you can't upgrade it here. But there are craftsmen in the world who can raise it to level 4. Okay. If I ever met someone like that, I'd want them to teach me all they knew. Don't be a stranger. Okay, thanks, man. Okay. Let's see here. So, charge attack. Yeah, it seems to be the same. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. That was a terrible display. 4, 5, and... Ooh, fancy. Okay. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then heavy. Okay, pretty much the same as always. Air combo. Oh, actually, I think the air combo might have become longer as well. Maybe not though. It might have been a 4-hit combo right from the start. Anyway, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems pretty standard. Okay. Let's check out the other weapon. Or weapons, actually. Because it occurred to me also that I never actually equipped my bare fists in the light attack slot, which it's, you know, kind of intended for, if you want to use it at all. Oh, wow. The shockwaves. Neat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And like that, of course, you're actually using your hands. I was only, you know, kicking instead of punching because I had the fists equipped in the heavy weapon slot. I guess a more fitting name would be hands and feet rather than strictly fists, but no. Okay, that's holding it down, okay. Going right into a smash combo. Yeah, unfortunately fists are not upgradable and not particularly great, so they're not really an option unless you want to do a challenge run or something. Wrong one. And... Right, so that I did show off the story, right? I guess the details. A sword decorated with a bestial motif, short and thin. It easily goes unnoticed. I mean, it's kind of large though, still. Ancient Overlord details. Long ago, a cruel lord used the sword on his own subjects in a vain attempt to attain immortality. Okay, and the story, the artwork. Oh yeah, okay, so it seems like level 4 is the max. I wasn't sure. One day a young girl's village was sacked by bandits. To protect her family, she took up a dagger her father had found in the mountains and killed one of them. An act that shocked her family, but the bandits fled, never to return. Okay. But there is more to the story then. So what happened to the girl, one wonders. Let's equip this for the time being. I didn't check what it needs to upgrade. So maybe I can upgrade it. Yeah, definitely seems like all the weapons in the same category have the same attack animations, which is a little bit disappointing maybe. I was kind of expecting them to be more distinct, other than, you know, just purely by numbers. But at least in addition to damage numbers, they also have their special abilities, special effects added for higher levels, so that might make you use one over another. Let's upgrade... Oh yeah, we can upgrade this one with warped wire? Okay. Do we need that for something else? Yes. For the Beast Lord. And the Virtuous Treaty. I don't know. Those seem to be relatively rare because I only have 5 of them. It does get critical plus, okay. 1 extra combo, decent damage. I mean, starting out the damage is... I mean, probably averaging out to about the same... Maybe a bit more average damage than Phoenix Dagger, actually, because it has higher low-end damage. Definitely worse than the Beastbane, though. Yeah, and even after upgrading it's not going to be that good, but I guess it does crit more often, so that might make up for it. I don't know if I want to spend these 5 warp wires on this, honestly. So I'm not going to do it for now. Anyway. Yes, switch up. I buy the final storage upgrade. There we go. And I guess I could finally buy a few of these, huh? If not all of them. You know what? Let's just buy all of them. Upgrade pod. Okay, this one does take... It has the same damage increase, but takes different items. Torn books, okay. Pure water, mushrooms, same like this one. Simple gadgets and power up part S. Yeah, well, okay. We haven't even seen most of those, so yeah. Oh, let's see here. We have Shockwave +4. We could probably fuse all of these together into another Shockwave +4, right? +1, +2, +1, +2. Yeah, we could exactly make another Shockwave +4 and then fuse those together into a Shockwave +5, right? But that might end up being pretty expensive, cost-wise. Also, I kind of burned through most of my money, didn't I? Maybe not the smartest move. Whatever. I could fuse some more max HPs. Maybe a good idea? This does give a very decent boost already. Yeah, this might not be a bad idea. 20%. Yes. It does not automatically equip that. And it only costs 10. It's not so bad. Offensive heal plus... Oh, right. Should I? I should. Yeah. Okay, that's a 15% as expected. 12 cost, so it went up a little bit. But we do have extra capacity now. And the deadly heals... I wonder what happens when you fuse a diamond version with a non-diamond version, or if that's even an option. Also, if I fuse these two, the cheap ones together, cheap-ish ones, yeah, then I can fuse these, the cheaper ones, and they combine into a 9 cost? Yeah. Okay, you can fuse them. Currently equipped. No. Hold on. I take this as a base. I don't know if that matters at all. If it matters which one you use first. But just in case. Oh, that... Okay, it lost its special characteristic. I wonder if you fuse 2 diamonds together, if they retain that quality. But it's only 9 cost for... Maybe it purely indicates that it's a particularly cheap one. Particularly efficient one. I mean, this is still very efficient for a +3 chip. So, I don't mind that at all. Evade range up. No, moving speed. I have this equipped. It's relatively expensive with at 12 capacity points. Wait, oh, right. Okay, of course. Yeah, sure. And now if we combine these together, it's still 12 cost. Okay, that's good. That's a 10% movement speed increase. Still haven't found any more XP gain up. I guess I got that from a chest or from some kind of special event, of course. Auto-use items. Interesting. Could make an auto-use item +2 if I wanted to. But do I want to? I could also fuse these together just to create some room, I guess. It's only 1k for these low-level chips anyway, so... Whatever. Yeah, I can fuse these together for 2k. Let's see what else I can fuse together to make some room. Yeah, see if this is a counter for that only costs 4. I mean, I should probably experiment with these at some point, right? Seems like it could be good. Maybe let's actually start out with something I'm actually using. These are gonna become expensive. Or do they? Yes. Yes, they did. But these are not so bad. +2. Oh, I can't do math. I need another... Wow, yeah. Okay, I need a lot more of these. But eventually I'll be able to fuse them together. So that's neat. Yeah, let's spend all the remaining money on condensing our various chips. I mean, actually by doing this, you end up with not even that pricey chips and a lot shorter of a list. So that's nice. Yeah. And of course now I'll have to equip the new chips. Customize all chips, I guess. Let's see. I did unequip this one. Let's see if I can preserve that. Let's move that up. Actually, though, let's see here. Sound waves might be good for something. Damage values necessary. Save points not necessary. It's another convenience thing like the fishing one, but even maybe a little bit more useful than the fishing one, but not a lot. Remove. That's right. Text log, objectives, minimap, enemy data, skill gauge. Skill gauge not technically necessary. I think you still get some kind of notification sound when the skill becomes available again, and you can just try pressing the button, I guess. But well, oh no, now I'll have to move everything up. That's okay. Let's see here. I definitely want my offensive heal +3, of course. That's a no-brainer. We'll move everything up 1. There we go. Shockwave. Yes. Max HP up. The deadly heal. Or do I have that equipped? No. No, I don't. We have weapon attack +2, +3, shockwave +4, melee defense, XP gain. Oh, I have even more shockwave. Right, I already had this. So I don't technically need this, but I might as well if I have the capacity, right? Offensive heal +1. Sure, I could add another 5%. But I definitely want this. Or do I now have more deadly heals? I keep forgetting what I already have equipped. No, okay, I didn't. But I am running out of room now. Auto use items, no. Movement speed, that's the one. Oh, I don't have the room for it? Yeah. Not quite. Okay, I have 10. In that case, let's... Oh boy, shockwave would be nice, but it's not necessary. Let's put in the movement speed instead. And now we have 9 points left to spend. Charge attack. I mean, I sometimes use that, but not really all that often. Offensive heal +1. Sounds like a good thing to have. Evade range up +1. Maybe? But do I want to move that much? Because I do want to dodge attacks, but I also want to stay close enough to enemies to attack back. I don't know, maybe it might be useful. Is this a good setup? I don't know. Is it better than before? Yes, probably. What else? Oh, pod programs. I'm so sorry. I'm spending all the time, this entire episode, just backtracking and spending time in menus. I do like the laser, but I am going to use my secondary pod for checking out Mirage. Spear, blade, hammer. Mirage sounds fun. And it's actually kind of similar to the missile thing with the locking onto different enemies and then unleashing. So it kind of makes sense to have that. Whereas Gatling and laser are kind of similar, you know, functionally, conceptually. So I guess that makes sense. Oops, not that one. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it would look like. I guess I'll have to do some actual in-combat testing to see what the range of it is. You know what, I promised to go to the new area, but there's hardly any time left in this episode, and there is actually one thing that I meant to do, and that is transport back to the bunker if it allows me. It seems to allow me. Because I want to check out if anything's new up there. Haven't been back in a while. Sure, we haven't technically done all that much in terms of story progression, but there might be some new dialogue, and, well, we'll see. Maybe the commander is gonna scold us for not, hurrying up and doing our mission. Oh, hold on. I see quest symbols. Quest givers. Right? Quest? Quest? Hello? Isn't there a quest giver? Am I crazy? We still don't have a map for this. Which kind of sucks. Do you have anything new to say? Loves formalities? Nope, that's still the same. Weird. Oh, you have a quest. I guess I should have... Oh, wait. Was that always on the map? Oh, I guess the minimap shows such a small area that I never saw the red dot. Okay, well, actually there's something I needed to ask you. Why didn't you call? We need your help improving the network environments between the bunker and the surface. Yes? Doing so will allow us to carry out our operations in a more efficient manner. Don't tell me this is to unlock teleportation between terminals, between access points. First, I need you to transport the required materials to the leader of the resistance camp. Okay, that's gonna be easy. I'll have an operator explain how to obtain the materials once you touch down. Oh, okay. Yes, Commander. Improving communications accepted. Well, of all the things I was expecting to find here, side quests for some reason were not one of them. I was really expecting to find more side quests, get more side quests from the resistance members, just people somewhere in the world, but okay, I'll take quests from anyone, really. Take the necessary materials to the resistance leader, yes. Yeah. Okay, that's a nice surprise. I still kind of want to talk to some more people just to see if no one has anything new to say. Someone here was helpful. How's it going? Pretty good. Majestic trees, pretty flowers, cute little animals. Yeah, that's the same. Yes. Done quite a bit of that. Very recently. Okay, that's cool. So a side quest from the commander herself. You're still gazing at Earth. Yep. Okay. Oh, I also wonder. Where's this? Wait. Oh, hello. 2B? Is that you? Yes, but... Thank goodness. My name is 16D. My instructor, 11B, was one of your squad mates in your assault on the abandoned factory. Oh, sorry to hear that. I don't suppose she was shot down during the battle. I see. What a shame. She was the closest thing I had to a mentor. She was so strong and admirable. What happened to her body? I don't know. I know it isn't my place to be asking you this. But, well, if you happen to run across anything of hers, would you mind bringing it back to me? It's not a priority or anything. Just if you have the time. Of course. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you. Oh. Pod, do we have any information about 11B's black box? Negative. 11B's black box has yet to be recovered. She was shot down near the abandoned factory, right? Well, kind of above the open sea, though. 11B's memento. Well, I mean, if I can, I'm obviously going to try and help, but not really sure I can. Also, okay, I wanted to see if maybe the game allows you to just do a shmup section whenever you want to, just by interacting with the flight unit. But I guess not. Maybe, probably at some point? I mean, we're definitely going to have more of those, right? They wouldn't implement that whole mechanic and then do so little with it. Okay, well there's the shop, which should have the same stuff. Okay, you know, while I'm here, I might as well check. Because who knows? Right, there's the locked chest as well. Hello. Well, I mean, yeah, this is obviously the same service as on the surface. I don't have anything new to sell, although, that being said, yeah, actually these fused chips are worth a bit of money. Obviously, if you fuse them first, you're gonna lose money, no matter what. But for example, if I don't plan to use Taunt at all, I might as well sell the level 1s for 250. It's, I mean, obviously better to sell them for some money than to fuse them by spending money. Charge attack. I'm not really sure how useful this is going to be. Increasing the damage of that. It's sure it's probably good damage, but it's hard to use in the middle of combat, you know. Anyway, tempted to just sell this one here because it's so useless. Oh well. Yeah, I could sell materials, but I don't want to. No, that's okay. Bought all of these, bought all the storage. Yep, okay. Nothing new here. Just as I thought. Well then, let's actually take a look at the quests that we got. All quests. Yep. You've been tasked with transporting materials to the Resistance in order to improve communications. You'll be informed of the required materials when you arrive. Okay, right. We don't know yet. 16D has a request. Okay, doesn't seem like I get any info for now. Maybe once we... Well, okay, we're gonna inform of the required materials as we return to surface, which I guess I'm gonna do before I end the episode. And for the other quest, maybe we'll get something, maybe something will trigger as we approach the factory area. Because, I mean, realistically speaking, 11B's, was it? 11B's body should be somewhere on the bottom of the sea. Off the coast of the city, or the factory, but, well, if it's anywhere to be found, and presumably it is, then it's gotta be in the factory area, right? Maybe she was shut down closer to the factory than I thought. Okay, who am I supposed to talk to? Or... actually... Oh, okay. The memento is somewhere here. I mean, it's probably in some kind of special place. Maybe a somewhat hidden place, or something that looked like it was supposed to have something but didn't when I was there. Or maybe an area. Maybe it's an area that wasn't accessible before. Who knows? Right, this is where I'm supposed to go, so... I guess I talk to the resistance leader? Oh, or I just get the call.
Operator to 2B.
Yes.
Come in, 2B. We need you to collect the materials required to improve the network environment.
Yes.
You're going to need a rusty bolt, a small gear, and a spring.
That's
You
all?
should be able to find them on small-sized enemies.
I should have
Once you have everything,
dozens of
please
those.
take it to the resistance leader, Anemone.
Understood.
I mean,
I know it's a bit of a pain, but good luck.
not really.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
What?
Operator 60 to 2B.
Yes?
Looks like you found all the necessary parts to improve our network environment.
Sure have. But I actually want to see if it highlights a certain area. Oh, it does. Huh. But why here? There are no robots there. Maybe that's the next step. Maybe I need to go to activate this access point or something.
Nice work. You can conclude your mission by bringing everything over to Anemone.
Okay. Easy enough. Hey, Anemone. I heard about this from the bunker. These are the parts we need for our network structure, right? Thanks for bringing them over. It's not much, but I have a reward for you. Oh, but don't tell the commander. It's probably against regulations. 3K, simple gadgets, medium recovery. Didn't I need simple gadgets for something? Okay. What? I can't talk to her again? Why not? Oh, because cutscene.
2B to Operator 60. Material handover complete.
Copy that. Good work.
I see the commander's as much of a slave driver as ever. It's like she was built to be as efficient and hard-assed as possible.
I mean,
Oh,
she probably
she's not
was.
so bad.
Are you serious?
Totally serious. The commander actually lets a lot of things slide on the side. Like, did you know that she leaves piles of clothes strewn everywhere? The cleaning team is so sick of it. Oh, and she never performs regular maintenance on herself. A lot of the hard-ass nature you mention is just for show.
How do you know all this?
I can't tell you that. Operator 60, out.
Okay.
What the heck was all that about?
What indeed? Also, did this actually do anything? This whole infrastructure improvement? Definitely not that I can tell. I guess maybe we return to the bunker once again and get a follow-up quest. But either way, I suppose I'll have to do that next time. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll return to the factory area and look for the right place, because we've been through there twice at this point, right? So I'm probably gonna do that off camera and see if I can find the place and just show you that. I hope it's not. Well, I guess we'll see. If I see anything out of the ordinary, I guess I'm gonna just start recording. I hope it's not something that just happens suddenly with a cutscene and enemy attack or something, which might make it, you know, hard to just catch everything. Or I'll save outside, find the place, and if I find anything, I'll just reload and head straight there. I guess I could do that. Anyway, why am I even wasting more time? Wasting even more time rambling. Sorry about this, maybe not super exciting episode, but I promise next time some interesting things are gonna happen. Some interesting things. Possibly including going to that new area and actually, you know, doing the mission that we're supposed to do. But who knows, right? Anyway, as always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, despite everything. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye!